Hi guys, it's Clint again from Ice Fitness. I'm coming here today to show you how to swing a kettlebell properly. Alright, I'm going to put together a range of kettlebell exercises, starting with today's, which is just the basic kettlebell swing. This is an amazing piece of kit. It's just a chunk of iron, but this thing can burn calories like nothing else if you use it correctly. But at the same time, it can also cause a lot of damage if you don't do it correctly. So, how are we going to begin? As some of the other videos I've been showing you guys, glutes, how to hinge properly, how to squat properly, how to lower yourself and lift, same principles. It's all working through posterior chain, glutes, hamstrings. Idea is you're pushing off the heels of the feet, not the ball. The kettlebell is generally good for explosive motion. It helps you run faster, jump higher, as well as get fitter. When you're doing the kettlebell swing correctly, you don't really feel a hell of a burn in your muscles, not a lactic acid build-up, but more of a real high heart rate. You're out of breath. Now, I don't like to do the two-handed kettlebell swing. The reason why is as soon as you hold with two hands, it tends to round the shoulders. It's very difficult to do the kettlebell swing by positioning the scapula or the shoulder blades back properly. Though, if you take the kettlebell with one arm, it's a different story. You can then open up the chest, stabilize, put your shoulder blades in the right place, as well as incorporate a little bit of rotation through the exercise. So, what do? Get your feet about hips distance apart, hinge slightly, sit back into the heels, core nice and tight. You want to draw your navel in towards your spine, both that as well as bracing your abdominals. As you draw the navel in towards your spine, in other words hollowing out, what you tend to do is form a corset around the midsection which compresses around your lower back, and it gives you that security you need as the momentum and your load is coming through the spine as it's moving down from the shoulders down towards the hips. So you really need security and a bit of core stability and something holding it together here. So there's your position, core's nice and tight, shoulders back. Give the kettlebell a bit of a swing with your arms. Probably the only time you're really going to use your arms to move the kettlebell. From there, you just work with the kettlebell, try to flow with it, sync with it, and it's your hips and your glutes that are doing the work. So a little bit of a swing, absorb it with the hips, kick forward again. Absorb it with the hips. Again, work with the kettlebell, guys. Don't resist it. Feel that energy move through, dissipates a bit. When you're ready, kick the hips forward. Remember, we're driving off the heels of the feet. As you put down and push down the heels, that will give your glutes the signal to start to activate. Your glutes will move back. They start to stretch, start to load up, getting ready to fire. As you push off the heels of the feet, glutes will fire up, drive through, creating momentum, which will then push the kettlebell forward. Don't try to swing the kettlebell as high as you can to start. Just try to get it working nice and smooth. Absorb, hinge back. Get you and the kettlebell working as one. Once that feels right, your spine's up nice and long. We'll inhale down, exhale back up. We then start to kick the hips up a little bit harder, and naturally, if you're sinking in with the kettlebell properly, you'll start getting a bit more height on that kettlebell. What you can then start to do, as it lifts up, change hands. Change hands. If you want to incorporate a little bit more of a deeper rotation as the kettlebell swings down, gently lift the forearm just ever so slightly. What that's going to do is incorporate a little more rotation into the movement. Therefore, we're working through your sagittal plane, in other words, working forward and backwards, as well as incorporating rotational plane, which is really what functional training is about. Working in multiple planes of movement at the same time and not just pushing backwards and forwards, because we don't do anything just backwards and forwards other than working in the gym. We rotate, we move sideways. Guys, thanks a lot for watching, and keep in touch because I'm going to put a few more kettlebell exercises through, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye.